What is up, guys? Tim here with The-Duel-Mafia, and I was just speaking with Rex, our Paleo player, and he was saying that how we needed to add another deck profile, and at Regionals, I ended up picking up my favorite deck, MADOLCHE. I'm going to be playing this deck for a long time from now on, and I wanted to give you guys a deck profile of the main and extra. Side deck wise, I'm not sure on right now, but the main deck I am for sure set on at the moment. I have two proxies in the main deck for 2 Solemn Strikes. They are in the mail and on the way. But I wanted to get you guys the deck profile to where you could have a helping hand, have an idea before Knoxville Regionals, before the next ARG, things like that. So here we're going to start off with the deck profile. Pretty standard for a MADOLCHE deck, but it's got a few little twists of my very own liking. So we've got 3 MADOLCHE Mageline. She's your Stratus of the deck. She's a searcher. If you don't play 3, then you're not playing MADOLCHEs correctly. I know I saw a lot of people playing it at 2, but the card's just too effective. MADOLCHE and Jelly, the card that made the deck as good as it is right now. The card is just phenomenal, and it's MADOLCHEs are good. 3 Hoot Cake. It gets you so many combo plays off that if this card did not exist, the Angeli play wouldn't be as strong as what it is right now. 2 MADOLCHE Mufuli. A lot of people always wanted me to knock it down to 1 because it would sometimes be a dead draw, but the card being able to be accessible with the Hoot Cake to be able to go into rank 3 plays is really good. And also there is one thing I will change, and that'll be a MADOLCHE Croissant whenever I do get a hold of one, but nobody ever has commons with them. 2 MADOLCHE Messengelato. It's sometimes a dead draw, but whenever you do get it off of the MADOLCHE Hoot Cake or the MADOLCHE Mufule or the Angeli effect, it's really good being a searcher to be able to add your chateaus and your tickets and things like that. I don't play Palooza at the moment just because the MADOLCHE lineup is fairly small, not too large. But I mean, it still subject to change. For the non-MADOLCHE cards, we got 2 Gemini Amber. A lot of people tell me to play Garnet. The reason that I play Amber is because of its Gemini effect that it has, and also because, well, it's 67 cents compared to $10. So let's try to get it to focus here. Its effect is once per turn you can send a Gemini card from your hand to your grave, target a banished monster, add it to your hand. So it'll get back your banished MADOLCHE and Jellies or cards that you banish off your Hoot Cake. If your Leviair dies or something of the sorts, I mean, it can even open up an optimal rank 4 play if you draw both dead Ambers. I mean, it's good for an effective play, but if I had Garnets, yes, I'd play them, but the Amber is just, it's a good makeup for the card. Targets for the Brilliant Fusion is 2 Veilers and a Trick Clown. I play Veiler at the moment because Ghost Ogre I really didn't have a chance to play with yet, but I really enjoyed the effect Veiler, and I loved it how I can shut down the ABC Dragon Busters, things like that, just to be able to make them waste their cards. And then Performance Trick Clown, it opens up a lot of rank 4 plays to go into Rafflesia. And then the last of the monsters is 2 Max C and a Glow Up Bulb, because Naturia Beast beats the meta right now, and Max C is just phenomenal. A lot of people don't like the card in this meta right now, but it's just very wonderful. For the spells, we have 2 MADOLCHE Chateau, 1 ticket. This could change. Not fully sure yet. I'm still playtesting it, but right now I'm liking these numbers. We've got 3 of the best card in the deck. Brilliant Fusion. This card, it wins you the game. When I see Brilliant Fusion, most of the time I've already won, or I've already locked my opponent out so far that they can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 Instant Fusion. I still need to get a Cybersaurus, but right now I'm playing a level 3, level 4 fusion target, but that's still subject to change. Also, I might add a Pudding Sis, not fully sure. It's based off, player preference. 2 Pot of Desires. I enjoy this card, and sometimes I don't enjoy this card, but having the +1 and being able to draw 2 more cards in your first turn, it just opens up a play that you wouldn't have had if you didn't have this card. Yes, banishing 10 is very risky, but I would invest into this card just to have the good output that it gives. And then we've got, for the last spells, we've got a Regeki and 1 Upstart Goblin. Those don't need to be explained. Trap cards. We got 2 Floodgate Trap Holes. As I said, I play Rafflesia and 1 Time Space Trap Hole. This will change. I'm pretty sure this will become either a Treacherous or a Bottomless. Not fully sure on it yet, though. We've got this Solemn Brigade. These are supposed to be strikes, so don't Don't judge us on this. They are in the mail, I promise. And then Vanity's Emptiness. This card is, it says, as you can read, you win the game. Now we got for extra deck, 1 Malleus of the Trees. It opens up your Glow Up Bulb plays, and it also is accessible to where you don't waste your Glow Up Bulb's effect to have to activate it for the once per turn effect. You can just special it back with the Malleus. You got 2 Laviaire. Sorry about the mixed match rarities. This card is busted in this deck. MADOLCHE Queen Tiramisu. This card is just phenomenal because of the non-targeting and just being able to do accessible plays. You've got 1 Castel, 1 Rafflesia, the small Utopia package, 1 Chocolate a la Mode to be able to overlay over your Tiramisu if it's dead, Nat Beast, Naturia Barkion, Fusionist, Norden, and Seraphonite. I mean, it's pretty standard for a lineup. 2 cards that I did take out of the extra deck are number 52 Diamond Grab and number S39 Prime. Just because they don't boost your plays too much, but they're still effective. I apologize for the noise in the background. I am at work, but I wanted to give you guys a deck profile. Other than that, you know, also the The-Duel-Mafia, we are beginning to take requests for custom tokens. We will be, and everything that you buy from us, any tokens, any cards, anything that you need, or anything that you trade off of us as well, we will be sending custom-made Duel-Mafia tokens. They will be synchro cards that have TDM on them that will be accessible tokens for any future events. And that's just pretty much to say thank you for supporting the Duel-Mafia and for showing that you know, really love our team effort that we're going to be putting here. Rex, he got top 32 at the Louisville Regional Saturday, and he got 17th place. So he will be uploading his deck profile as well, if not today, possibly tomorrow. But you guys stay on the lookout for that. This is Tim with the Duel-Mafia, and this is me signing out. Thanks, fellas.